Hi guys, so this is my analysis on Binance coins. If you watched my previous video on Binance coins, I said I'm expecting Binance coins to push up a little bit more to my negative 27% level. I think it is around this level before we now probably continue to the downside, because if you look at the overall picture of Binance, I'm seeing more of like a downtrend on Binance, because you can see right at this level right here, it's giving us an impulse, a correction, and a continuation to a public downside. That is the overall structure I'm seeing on a bigger time frame on Binance coins. So I'm thinking there's a possibility that we might push to the upside, but before then, that's for like a higher time frame. So let's look at our lower time frame to see how that is playing out. You can see, I think when I analyzed last, it was around this level right there, and I said there's a possibility we might push up down to this target right here, to which is my 78.6% fib level, and that also aligns perfectly well with a trend line touch around that area. So that's a possibility that I said we might push down to that area before we now continue to push to the upside. And we can see, as of the current price action, we are currently on my fib level and the trend line level. So I'm seeing a possible move to the upside, but we shouldn't forget that there is also a trend line right at this level right here. So because of the trend line, and we can see, if I zoom in a little bit, we can see a first touch of trend line right here, second touch, and a possible fourth touch that has happened already. So now I see there's a possibility that we might just continue to push to the downside if we break this trend line right here. So I have two scenarios as of this moment. Just because we are currently on a third touch of a trend line and we are on a downtrend, I see a possible, like, if we break out of this trend line right here, and I see more of like a bearish engulfing candle break of the trend line, and I see a retest around that area, then my next target will be my negative 61.8 fib level, which is my 29, around that area, 290. So that is my bearish move prediction if you are going bearish. But there's, like I said, there's still a possibility that we might still push to the upside. As long as we are above this trend line, there's a higher possibility of moving to the upside. But if we break it, like I said, then we can now say we can move to the downside. So for my uptrend, I would rather prefer to break structure, break trend line and break structure, for it to be more for higher probability that we're now going bullish. So I rather prefer to break this structure right here. So breaking of this structure means is breaking the structure one, and also breaking the trend line break. So I'll be expecting a retest around that area to now determine if you're going to go bullish mode. So as of right now, it's quite indecisive, so we have to be patient to it to know the direction is going. So for buy move, like I said, I want a break of structure, a break of retest, we can see a break of trend line, I mean, then I want a possible retest at that trend line, a retest at that trend line, then a continuation. Then that's the possibility you can now get to my target, which is my negative 27, and my next target, my negative 61.8%. And because of my next target also aligns with a trend line that is coming from here, we can see first touch, second touch, then if it comes to this touch, a possible fourth touch around that level. Maybe from there we can now continue to push to the downside. So that is just my overall opinion on Binance coins. So like I said, it's quite indecisive right now, so we just have to wait to see how it performs. Let me just do a very quick recap. Like I said, if we break the structure, if we break this trend line right here and retest, we're pushing to my downside, my targets right at that level. And if we break this trend line right here and retest, then we're pushing to my target around this level right here. So we just have to wait for it to show us what it wants to do, and we have to be patient. So that's just my analysis on Binance coins. Hope this is insightful, guys. Please don't forget to share, comment, and like, and I'll see you in my next analysis. Thank you for watching, and Don't forget to also do your own research, because this is strategy based on my own strategy, and no strategy is 100% correct. You just have to utilize what you have and be consistent. Thank you guys.